Nirwair used to be the instrument for looking after all the cars and everything. He would be the ones who would give the sanction for getting a car or a motorcycle or something. And he would say, you are sanctioning all of these types of cars. And so he would laugh and say, look at their renunciation. They have done service for so many years. They have a right to this. And if their heart wants something, you are seeing this scene. Everyone's gathered together to offer their tributes. Shiv Baba, the one who gives comfort and reassures everyone, the one who gives love and respect to everyone. A loving world server who had love for each one in the world. Our respected Rajyogi Nirwair ji. Everyone's eyes moist and their hearts filled with love for such a wonderful soul. The one who's just left us, completely pure soul. So seeing the scene in Gyan Sarovar, the hearse just arriving in Gyan Sarovar. So today this body being taken on a pilgrimage to all the places of Madhuban. You just saw the vehicle in which he is being transported everywhere. This is the complex of Gyan Sarovar, which Nirwair was an instrument to get constructed. His life was full of all virtues. And he had this complex built with a lot of love. All brothers and sisters from Gyan Sarovar have gathered together in front of Baba's room. They've come to pay their final respects for such a wonderful soul. You can see his smiling face garlanded with so many beautiful garlands of flowers. He himself was a very fragrant flower, full of divinity and purity. He is so this vehicle bringing the chariot of Nirwair just arriving in Gyan Sarovar now. What is Parisar? With Baba's protection, Baba's inspiration, Dadi ji and Nirwair had this beautiful complex constructed so that people can receive the education for creating a wonderful human life full of all virtues, so that an ordinary person can become like Narayan. A woman can become like Sri Lakshmi, full of all virtues. So Nirwair ji, whoever met him, he would sustain them through his vision, his words, and gave so much rest and comfort to each one, giving such a wonderful message to each one. When anyone went to meet him, they would feel as though they're sitting in front of a deity of a temple. With him, you'd always experience God's love. And the flag, Shiv Baba's flag, is raised high on the on the vehicle that is where this vehicle is passing by now. It's very close to Gyan Sarovar. The one who gave so much comfort, so much assurance in their lives, Nirwair Bhaiji, the one who conquered everyone's hearts and minds. Brother Nirwair, the name itself means the one without any animosity. Whatever he received so much in an unlimited way. In just a few minutes we will arrive in Gyan Sarovar with the chariot. Everyone is waiting here of how when they can offer their final tributes of love and respect. This complex was completed in took 2 years after getting the land for the place to be constructed. Under the supervision of Dadi Prakashmani, this beautiful complex had been built. Nirwair was the instrument to look after the construction and everything. And when it was being constructed, each and every Bhawan, he used to come and visit every day to observe everything and would speak to the engineers, would guide them in every way. It was completed in 1 year, sorry. This was the power of thoughts of Dadi Prakashmani and Nirwair Bhai, so that everyone could come together and receive the education from here. This is just outside of Gyan Sarovar now. So now just entering the complex of Gyan Sarovar. This beautiful complex of Brahma Kumaris today, the one who helped to construct this beautiful creation of God. Of course, he was instrument for many other places also with his power. He helped the Brahma Kumaris reach the place where the whole world is looking at this institution with so much respect. The brothers and sisters are given so much love and respect here also. So today we are offering our tribute to such a wonderful soul. Today, love being showered from everyone's hearts on such a soul. Every flower, every bud filled with love. Each one offering their loving tribute to Brother Nirwair Ji. All the angelic brothers of Gyan Sarovar in white costumes with their vibrations of their purity, divinity, offering such a loving tribute. His body is in this vehicle, a beautiful picture with a beautiful smile. You can only see such divinity in the deities. Beautiful pictures. The vehicle decorated with such beautiful pictures of Nirwair Paiji in various scenes. Beautiful flowers at this time in Gyan Sarovar also. So today the chariot will be taken to all the places. It feels as though this flying Viman has just come onto this earth. And Baba's prince is in that vehicle. The whole world knows him as Rajyogi Brother Nirwair ji. Going past the Harmony Hall of Gyan Sarovar, it doesn't feel as though that Nirwair Bhai is not amidst us. We always felt his presence, and even now we can feel that a soul, great tapasvi soul, still in the midst of us. It's just that he's changed his costume now. He's become angelic from the corporeal form. It's a beautiful system of Bharat, the Hindu tradition, that when a soul leaves his body, even the body is given so much love and respect, is kept with so much respect, treated with so much respect. So much discipline, divinity, maryada, to look after the body, to carry out this whole tradition of the final rites for the body. But today, going on the pilgrimage, the final rites will be tomorrow. And of course, as we know, matter is constantly changing. Whoever has taken a body, then of course they have to shed the body too. But when one leaves their body, it's very difficult to bid farewell to that, because all the hearts are so much attached to that particular body through which so much service was done. Today, you can see this beautiful bouquet and the brother holding it. So Nirwair Bhai always used to carry that bouquet, presenting it to Bap Dada. So at this time, the final tribute being given. So the chariot has just been taken out of the chariot and going to be placed outside Baba's room in Gyan Sarovar, so that everyone can pay their respects here. Each and everyone wants to be present and offer their tribute for this final journey of the soul. The body was kept in a refrigerator like this, because it's still to be kept till tomorrow. And here all brothers and sisters of Gyan Sarovar paying their final respects. All yogi souls sending their good wishes to Nirwair Bhai ji. Each and every yogi knows that the body is a vehicle through which each one has to leave whatever you have received,
उसे स्थूल
all of that
प्रकृति को
has to
वापस
be
पहुंचाना होता है।
given back to the matter. Whatever you've received has to be given back.
सारा दारोमदार इस पर है कि आपने शरीर के साथ
Of
कितना
course,
सुंदर किरदार इस
the most
धरती पर,
important thing is
इस
how
पृथ्वी पर
beautifully
बजाया।
you've played your part
कितनी
through
ऊंचाइयों
this
तक जा
body.
सकता है आदरणीय राजयोगी भ्राता निर्वैर जी इसकी अद्भुत मिसाल है।
Respected Nirwair Bhaiji is beautiful example of how much you can achieve through a physical body.
के साथ
He did everything very peacefully, and here also seeing how everyone is gathered with so much peace, so much love.
परिसर भाई बहनें अंतिम विदाई श्रद्धा के सुमन अर्पित करते हुए
Offering their flowers of respect and as tribute for the final journey, the final farewell.
भ्राता निर्वैर जी सदा सबके प्रिय थे,
Nirwair Bhai was loved by everyone and will still be loved and will always be our specially loved brother.
एक महान जीवन की मिसाल,
A soul leaving behind a beautiful example of how to live his life.
पंजाब में आपका
He was
सिख अकाली परिवार में
born in a
जन्म
Sikh
हुआ।
family in Punjab.
अपनी 10वीं तक पढ़ाई आपने पंजाब में
He
ही की।
studied till the 10th year in Punjab, and then afterwards
गुरदासपुर गांव में आपका जन्म,
he was born in Gurdaspur.
में आपकी वहाँ की शिक्षा,
He took education there,
उसके बाद
and
नेवी में
after
आपका
that joined the Royal
selection
Navy.
इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स इंजीनियरिंग में आपने महारत हासिल की। भारतीय नौसेना में आपने 9 वर्ष दिए।
You served in the Navy for about 9 years.
प्रजापिता ब्रह्मा बाबा से मिलने के पश्चात अपने जीवन को रूहानी सेना में समर्पित किया।
You gave your life to the spiritual army,
एक दिव्य और ऊंचे ओहदे पर
and
प्रजापिता ब्रह्मा कुमारी ईश्वरी
you
विश्वविद्यालय
took this institution to a very high position.
लाजवाब
The services that you did is really
ग्लोबल हॉस्पिटल
remarkable.
सेंटर
You're also the instrument for the Global Hospital Research Center,
में अपनी सेवाएं दी।
being the managing trustee of that.
ग्लोबल हॉस्पिटल्स का
And then, of course, you had many other hospitals built also.
भ्राता निर्वैर जी
The body of Brother Nirwair ji.
अपना नेह लुटा रहे हैं।
Everyone showering this body with so much love.
बहुत ही सम्मान का प्रतीक,
The white sheet, a symbol of respect, the white sheet on the body,
उनके महान जीवन को, उनकी महान जीवन
and
यात्रा
bears
को
witness to his
सम्मानित किया
wonderful life, respecting his life, everything that he did in his life.
अपोलो हॉस्पिटल कुछ दिन पहले जब वो गए कोई नहीं जानता था।
A few days ago, he'd gone to Apollo Hospital, and no one knew that that would be the final visit there.
साथ हमारी यात्रा इतनी ही होगी।
No one could have imagined this would be the final
भ्राता सूर्य जी,
visit, and it's only this long that we would have with this soul.
प्रभा बहन,
The senior sisters of Gyan Sarovar, Prabha Ben and others,
सभी ज्ञान सरोवर निवासी
all Gyan Sarovar residents,
आप देख रहे हैं ईश्वरी विश्वविद्यालय के जो मुख्य भाई हैं,
senior brothers and sisters of the Gyan Sarovar, all helping to cover the body now.
सत्कर्मों से सबके हृदय में बसे हैं भ्राता निर्वैर जी।
Nirwair Pai is in everyone's hearts through all the
हृदय में
pure
बसे हैं,
actions that he performed.
उसे दूर नहीं ले जा सकता, वो सदा ही हृदय में विद्यमान रहते हैं।
He will always be in everyone's hearts.
सिर्फ ये दृश्य देखकर आप अंदाजा लगा सकते हैं
Just see in this scene, you can imagine how
कि सबका
he won everyone's
कितना
hearts,
प्रेम से,
how everyone has so much love for him.
हृदय से कितना सम्मान करते हैं उनका।
Everyone has so much respect for him.
ज्ञान सरोवर का ये बाबा का कमरा है,
Just outside Baba's room in Gyan
बाबा के
Sarovar,
कमरे के आगे दिवंगत आत्मा की देह को रखा गया है।
the body of such a divine soul has been placed here in front of Baba's room.
सभी अपनी श्रद्धा के सेवन
Everyone is offering their loving tribute to our dear brother.
आदरणीय प्रभा दीदी जी,
Respected Prada Didi, the instrument for looking after Gyan Sarovar, along with Sudesh Didi. But Prabha Ben speaking now, offering her tribute to Nirwair Pai Ji.
आज ये महान आत्मा पिता परमात्मा और अपने अलौकिक पिता ब्रह्मा बाबा के साथ है।
Today, this particular soul is with his Alokik father, Brahma Baba.
को अपने साथ रखते थे।
He always used to keep Baba with him.
छोटे-छोटे भी डिसीजन लेने होते तो बाबा के चित्र
If any little decisions had to be made,
बात करते,
he would look at Baba's picture, he would talk to Baba in his mind, and then carry out his responsibilities of service.
सही उतरते।
And he accurately followed everything within the drama.
प्रजापिता ब्रह्मा बाबा,
Prajapita Brahma,
ब्रह्मा कुमारी ईश्वर विश्वविद्यालय के संस्थापक थे।
who was the founder of the Prajapita Brahma Kumaris Ishwariya Vishwadvidyalaya, he was full of divinity.
पहली मुलाकात में ही उन्होंने तय कर लिया था कि
He had made it clear in his first meeting with Baba what his life will be. In his experiences, he would always be speaking of this, of how as soon as he saw Baba, he experienced supersensuous joy.
साथ कैसे उन्हें
Just,
भर देता था।
Baba's love would,
और जब वो पहली बार प्रजापिता ब्रह्मा बाबा से
when he first
मिले,
met,
उनकी दृष्टि से असीम प्यार, अनहद शांति जो पाई, वो अनुभवों में कहते थे उस समय बाबा
in
का
his
प्रेम का
experiences,
सागर
he
था
would say that
और उनका
Baba was an ocean of love.
ललाट ये अनुभव करा रहा था कि इस ललाट में वो दिव्य शक्ति विद्यमान है जो तीनों लोकों का स्वामी है। उनके स्वरूप में स्वयं
In his
पिता
form,
परमात्मा शिव अपनी अनुभूति करा रहे थे और ब्रह्मा बाबा ने जब उन्हें
Shiv
गोद
Baba
में
would be,
गले से लगाया, टोली खिलाई,
Brahma Baba
कि मेरी आत्मा
hugged him and gave him toli.
आनंद से
He said,
भरपूर हो गया और वो जिंदगी का सबसे अमूल्य उनका वो क्षण था और उनके जीवन परिवर्तन का वो क्षण आधार बन गया।
and then of course he
इस अनुभव के साथ सदा जीवन में कि मुझे अपने अलौकिक पिता ब्रह्मा
he always had this beautiful experience that
परमेश्वर परम पिता परमात्मा शिव के साथ
together with Shiv Baba and Brahma Baba, he had to do the service of making Bharat into heaven.
ये मेरा घर है, ये
This is
सारा
my home.
परिवार है और ये सारे
The whole world is my family.
बच्चे हैं वो मेरे भाई बहनें हैं।
All the children of this family are my brothers and sisters. Nirwair Pai sustained each one with so much love, so that everyone could come to this place and experience the heights of yoga have such beautiful spiritual experiences and make their lives elevated. So, being in this beautiful complex of Gyan Sarovar, offering the final respects to our senior brother Nirwair Ji. It was as though this is a symbol of the aim that he had of creating such a beautiful heaven. So this is one of those beautiful places which you could feel like heaven. Respected Shashi Benji also sharing the feelings of her heart. The whole Gyan Sarovar family is standing there, bearing witness to the life of such a wonderful soul. Always Baba used to say in the Murli, make Baba your true companion, your true friend. Nirwair Ji always made God his friend, and through his form gave a vision of God, just as is God, as is the Supreme Father, the ocean of love. His children can also be oceans of love. We experience this through your being, through your personality. Baba always, you always Karuna Bhai speaking. I used to serve from Bombay with Nirwair Bhai. And then I was invited to come and do service at the museum. So that's where I began my services with Nirwair Bhai. And after that, of course, you know how from time to time I was also asked to work with Nirwair Bhai. So then Gyan Sarovar and then Shantivan. When all of these places were being constructed, then I was working with him. We continued to move forward. But you know, staying with Nirwair Bhai, I never felt that these places are separate. Gyan Sarovar, Pandav, Bhawan, Shantivan. We just felt we are in different rooms of the same building. We also felt that all of these are different rooms of Madhuban. So we continue to do service with Nirwair Bhai and with all of you. It was a very big speciality of Nirwair Bhai that together with Gyan, Yoga, and of course the hospital, at that time and even now, many people still are not able to understand that the services of the hospital Baba's children are responsible for. But it was Nirwair Bhai's determination. He had felt from the beginning of how there should be such a place where people can be served. You can see how so much service is taking place through the hospitals. In the last 2 years, Nirwair Bhai had this other inspiration that hospital with 16 specialties. Up until now, we had been saying this Vatumal Research Center, a place with different names. But this was the last dream of Nirwair Bhai, to have a hospital with 16 specialities. So this was the memory that the memorial that he's left behind. So I'm also giving many thanks to Dr. Pratap, who helped whatever thought Nirwair Bhai had to give it practical shape and form. How much Nirwair Bhai used to think about the family and their future, to the extent that he didn't pay so much attention to his health. He is with us. I never ever feel that Nirwair Bhai, that we are without Nirwair Bhai. He is fully with us even now. Om Shanti. Now I'd request our respected Pratap Bhai ji to share a few words. Respected brother Karuna Bhai, just spoke of how he worked with Nirwair Bhai ji. We always used to take power from his spirituality, and every time we used to meet him, his feeling of mercy and love, his way of actually working with the gathering, we will always remember that, of how he looked after the family, how he looked after the brothers and sisters here. I feel whatever were his values, principles, if we continue to keep that in front of us, we'll be able to move forward a lot. Of course, we will miss that. We'll definitely miss his presence, but still he will always be with us. Respected Brother Karunaji and Dr. Pratap gave their loving tribute for Nirwair Bhai ji. Nirwair Bhai ji has guided everyone through his wonderful understanding. Everyone has taken benefit from him. His smiling face, smiling eyes. A beautiful peace. He came with some medicine, and he said he was an ocean of mercy and compassion, an ocean of love. There are many things that we have in front of us, but still, till the very end, he had so much love for the yagya. And he had just this one thought, I want to build this hospital, I want to build this hospital. And of course he did that. So we're offering my special tribute. All the senior brothers of this university,
कार्यों में सदा सहयोगी रहे।
those who are always cooperative with Nirwair Bhai in all his work.
भ्राता निर्वैर जी
Karuna Bhai, Nirwair Bhai,
के साथ उन्होंने
they gave their
पूरा समय बिताया।
full cooperation, giving their
जी, नासी भाई जी
Banarasi Bhai, Pratap Bhai were
सदा सहयोगी रहे।
always cooperative in the medical tasks of the yagya with Nirwair Bhai.
भ्राता निर्वैर जी का सदा दिव्य तेज, उनका अनुभव, उनकी विशेषताएं
Always experiencing this divine sparkle of Nirwair
सबको
Bhai
सहयोग
ji,
देती।
of how
उनका
he
दिव्य
would
तेज
cooperative with everyone, how his life was filled with such brightness of tapasya,
स्वरूप की याद दिलाता।
reminding us of how a person can become like Narayan. Anyone who went to him, they would definitely experience something divine from
कभी भी
him.
किसी ने उन्हें परेशान नहीं देखा,
No one
अवशोषित
ever
नहीं
saw
देखा,
him
क्रोध करते
ever
नहीं देखा।
distressed.
बहुत गंभीरता से, बहुत अनुभवी होकर, बहुत शांत होकर वो सभी कार्यों का निर्णय लेते। मन जीते सो जगत जीत।
The one who
बात को उन्होंने अपने स्वरूप से, अपने कर्मों से साकार किया। सदा कहते कि अपने मन से बच्चे की
always
तरह बात
said,
करो।
he always said, talk to your mind like a child, always remain
और
peaceful.
मन से लड़ना नहीं है, मन को मारना नहीं है,
You
अपने मन को
mustn't fight with your mind, you have to reform your mind
जीत बन सकते हैं।
so that you can become a
इसी
conqueror.
ज्ञान को अपने
Charlie
श्रेष्ठ
Pai, also
संस्कारों
present
से
there in
ज्ञात
Madhuban,
करो, क्योंकि
was
आप
on his way somewhere else and decided to come over to Madhuban.
दैवी कुल के
So great fortune for Charlie Pai and Gayatri Ben to be present to represent the West.
देवताओं के संस्कारों के समान आप बनाते जाओ।
So just make your sanskars like those of the deities.
और उनका संपूर्ण जीवन
His whole life is an example of how
योग का आसनित है।
he had so much love for Shiv Baba and for yoga,
ज्ञान की सही धारणा
imbibing knowledge, and he really how through all of this you can make your life so elevated.
कल्याणकारी कार्य कर सकता है। और आज
Today
हम यहाँ अपने श्रद्धा के सुमन भ्राता निर्वैर जी को अर्पित कर रहे हैं।
we're offering our loving
सदा कहते हैं कि ईश्वर सदा
flowers to Brother Nirwair ji.
उनकी दिव्यता, उनकी स्मृतियाँ,
His
प्यार
divinity, his love,
साथ
all of this is always with us. Gayatri Ben, also present, decided to stop by in Madhuban on her way somewhere else. So the wonderful destiny of the drama to be present for such a final tribute.
Project of the United Nations. And you also became instrumental to create the Academy for a Better
You
World
were the instrument to create the Academy for a Better World.
on this land of Gyan Sarovar and of the Academy of a Better World. You, along with Dadi ji, planted the seed on this rock, and today it serves so many people around the world. So from every heart and from every soul, we are showering you with blessings upon blessings. And I'm sure the daddies are waiting there, welcoming you with open arms as you step into the future.
By becoming part of the advance party to bring about the future new world.
Mohan Singhal Bhai.
न्यूयॉर्क अमेरिका से आदरणीय गायत्री दी जी
Respected Gayatri Ben from New York, America, is also present here, and you gave your loving tribute on behalf of America.
और कहा कि किस तरह अरावली इन पथरीले पहाड़ों पे आपने जो
And how in the Aravalli Mountains you planted this beautiful plant which is now full of so many flowers. Brothers and sisters experience a canopy of protection here. You have now entered this beautiful new world where our Dadis in their angelic form were waiting for you, and now you become part of their army. A great soul can carry out such an unlimited task. A beautiful example of what can be achieved through one's life to carry out such an elevated task is to give. So many unlimited tasks can be accomplished with love and respect. Magic of love, what you can achieve, the magic of good wishes. We saw that in Nirwair Bhaiji. We used to feel that of how anything can be possible with that love. Seeing his life, seeing his elevated actions, we salute such a soul. And each soul in Gyan Sarovar just filled with so much love for this soul. His divinity, his royalty, his happiness, his bliss, all of this is being experienced in this atmosphere. Every heart, every mind filled with bliss for this soul who has achieved so much in his life. Whatever invaluable moments of human life, whatever other. We used to experience all of this in Brother Nirwair. His feeling of uplifting every soul. His smile really precious. This special soul has taken farewell from all of us now. The soul decided to there is an unerasable memory in every heart of what this soul did for each one. Each one offering their loving feelings to Brother Nirwair, showering him with that love and blessings. Nirwair gave everyone so much sustenance with so much love, and like a true emperor is the crown on each one's head. It's as though he'll always be the crown of the head. A managing trustee of the global hospital, the general secretary of the Brahma Kumaris, you sustained everyone like a senior brother, and this is why everyone says, respected Brother Nirwair Bhaiji. His name is so divine, without any animosity, and so such is his life also, that he never had any other feeling for anyone else. He's the pride of humanity, that he had so much love. Means good wishes, means love, kindness, upliftment, always giving the donation of love. So now
पिता श्री ब्रह्मा बाबा के स्वप्नों को आपने साकार किया.
You fulfilled the dreams of our father Brahma. You considered the world to be your family and gave love and respect to each one. The senior brother is like the roof on the house. It's like the fortune, and so having you here. Every heart has so much love and respect in their heart for you. The pride of humanity, each one respecting you, loving you. Through your actions, you ruled over each one's hearts. You are the crown of the Dadis, Baba. So much power, determination. You always filled with such virtues and with such divinity. You fulfilled your responsibility of love with Baba, and through your beautiful form, we saw God through you. The honor of Prajapita Brahma Kumaris.
सूक्ष्म दिव्य लोकों से सब फरिश्ते भी पुष्प बरसा रहे हैं.
All angels also showering the soul with so many flowers from the subtle region.
हृदय का प्रेम
Such a soul
स्वयं आकर्षित करती है.
Now placing the chariot back into the vehicle to carry on the pilgrimage. So, Gyan Sarovar souls, brothers and sisters, all have offered their final tribute. We know that everyone has to go. But how to go and how to live before you go shows his life, shows what he achieved. This divine family, the brothers of Gyan Sarovar, carrying the fine chariot, bidding farewell in Gyan Sarovar, and continuing with the pilgrimage onwards, moving to the hospital now. Senior sisters of our divine family, respected Shashi Ben, Prabha Ben, Shashi Ben, also one of the administrators in Pandav, worked with Nirwair quite a lot, very closely in Pandav. You've given your services since 50 years, over 50 years, being with Nirwair in every task. Nirwair, you'd look at every child with such vision as though that this one is Baba's jewel, an invaluable diamond, and this person can become a deity. So he always had such beautiful feelings for each and every soul he met. He would say, this one is my brother, this one is my sister. This one will, they're giving their cooperation to make, finger of cooperation to make this world into heaven. So since they have extended their hand, then I have to help them also.
सबके तन की तंदुरुस्ती के लिए चेन्स ऑफ ग्लोबल हॉस्पिटल का निर्माण किया. जहां सभी अपने
He was instrumental for the construction of the hospital where people could take physical benefit for their physical health, but also here a Gyan Sarovar that was constructed where people can take spiritual benefit for the soul. Now sending this soul on his final pilgrimage. Academy for a Better World. Gyan Sarovar constructed by Nirwair. I've come here many times with him. He used to bring me with him. When this place was being constructed, then I used to come and visit this place with Nirwair ji. A beautiful soul who was instrument for so many places, and so the body, the chariot being taken to all those places. So the love reaching all places. This is such a treasure that is accumulated for, and this is so invaluable. The respect from each one's hearts that nothing else can weigh up to it. The last time you'll be seeing such a bouquet of flowers in front of Nirwair. He always used to come onto the stage with such a bouquet and present it to Bab Dada on behalf of the whole family. The 4 senior brothers would all go onto the stage to present a bouquet each to Bab Dada. Continuing with the pilgrimage now. Bidding farewell to Gyan Sarovar as the chariot moves on. After a loving tribute from Gyan Sarovar, now in this divine fortunate chariot is now flying like this Pushpa Viman under the flag of Shiv Baba. So now moving towards the global hospital. The divine family waiting to give their loving tribute at the hospital.
हरियाणा के मुख्यमंत्री नायब सिंह जी का चंडीगढ़ से शोक संदेश.
The message from the Chief Minister in Haryana has come to this huge, great personality of Brahma Kumaris. Nirwair ji left his body on 19 September 2024, and on his departure I'd like to give my condolences. And he served for 9 years in the Navy, and then after that he gave his whole life to the Brahma Kumaris. you
ब्रह्मा कुमारी
left the
संस्था
army in 1933, I think, and
मानवता
then
की सेवा
no,
और
sorry,
अपना संपूर्ण जीवन समर्पित किया
1953, and then you came
उनके
and
जीवन
gave your
मूल्य एवं
life,
सद्व्यवहार
your
सदैव
life,
समाज
your
को प्रेरित
interaction
करते रहेंगे। मेरी
will always
सर्वशक्तिमान
continue to
ईश्वर से प्रार्थना
inspire
है
everyone.
इस आत्मा को अपने श्री चरणों में स्थान दे और ब्रह्मा कुमारी परिवार को इस दुख को सहन करने का सामर्थ्य दे। नायब सिंह, माननीय
I would like to give my condolences and also give power to all the Brahma Kumaris and Kumaris to be able to
महाराष्ट्र
bear this separation of the soul leaving.
ने भी भेजा है। ऐसे भारत के अनेक
Many such beautiful messages have come from different places of Bharat, from many leaders, businessmen, all who came into contact with Nirwair Bhai have sent their condolences, beautiful messages.
शोक संदेश भेजा है, अपनी श्रद्धांजलि भेजी है, क्योंकि सभी उनसे बेहद प्रेम करते हैं।
Everyone had so much love for him. He displayed such divinity and gave such a wonderful spiritual experience to everyone.
जीवन के उनके आध्यात्मिक अनुभवों ने सभी को छुआ है।
Everyone has been touched by his spirituality.
गवर्नर ऑफ महाराष्ट्र
C.P. Radhakrishnan, Governor of Maharashtra, also shared his message of condolences.
आज हैरान
Today, every eye is filled with
भ्राता निर्वैर जी को
love
बधाई
for
देते हैं।
this soul.
सदा हल्के रहे, सदा जैसे कोई फरिश्ता, कोई देवता अपने स्थान पर बैठकर बड़े हल्के होकर अपने सारे इस ईश्वरीय कार्य का संचालन कर रहा।
It says the deity with great lightness was looking after all his work. He said, I am just an instrument and it's God who is actually doing everything. I'm just giving my cooperation as an instrument to make it all possible. So you actually
जिम्मेवारियों को निभाया,
fulfill your responsibilities with great
बाबा के और काबिल
capability, and you also
श्री बाबा
gave responsibilities to many other brothers and sisters and continue to become detached whilst being loving to everyone.
करना कैसे,
How to fulfill a task with responsibility and then how to become detached.
आपसे सीखा।
We learned that from you, dear brother.
ये देवता और प्रेम का जो सूर्य है आज अपने इस ईश्वरीय परिवार से विदाई लेकर आगे चला गया है।
This sun has taken farewell from us and gone away.
देखो संसार से चला ये देवता का सूरज आज ईश्वरीय परिवार से चला।
This sun of divinity has gone from this divine family.
आज हर हृदय और आँखों में मोह के नेह के मोती हैं, और ये जो मोह है ये अलौकिक है, ये जो नेह है ये अलौकिक है।
This is spiritual love and everyone sharing their spiritual love.
किरदार के लिए
And today for this great part that he played, the whole gathering is applauding what he has achieved in his life.
कोई होता है
Only a handful out of millions who can, through their presence, can achieve this world. Look after the responsibilities of the world with such divinity, such royalty.
आज देखिए इस रथ को उनको
Today,
श्रद्धांजलि देते हुए भी
offering this final
इस
tribute,
वाहन को भी पुष्पों से सजाया गया
even
है।
this vehicle has been decorated with flowers.
अलौकिक खुशबू से आज उसे फूलों का इत्र लगाया गया है।
Today, the whole
ऐसी दिव्य
place
महक कि
being
आप सामने बैठो तो आपके चेहरे पे स्वतः मुस्कान आ जाए, आपका हृदय प्यार से भर जाए और आपको लगे कोई अपना मिल गया है।
your heart would be filled with love as soon as you see such a person.
बहुत मुश्किल होता है।
Of course, it's very difficult to say a farewell to someone who you've lived with.
ऐसे गीत भी याद आते हैं,
And on this occasion, rimming
जाने चले जाते हैं कहाँ।
There's such a beautiful song that we have. Oh, dweller of this world, I don't know where they go. That means the soul leaves from here and goes away somewhere else. We don't know where they've gone. But even though they've gone, they don't leave your life. Wherever we meet, we'll, the buds will be. Beautiful songs that bear witness to separation, but still not being separated. The love and the heart will always be there. We met this particular soul in the form of Nirwair. Of course, we will meet again in different ages, in different forms. But we will have the same love, the same feeling of belonging in every way. The form changes, the costume changes, but still the love of the soul is always there, eternal love.
प्रजापिता ब्रह्मा कुमारी ईश्वरी विश्वविद्यालय के रूप में ज्ञान और योग का ये जो पौधा लगाया, the
plant of knowledge and yoga that was planted in 1936 by Shiv Baba through the medium of Prajapita Brahma. Today you can see that having become such a big tree, the seeds that were planted has become such a huge tree and has become a world benefactor. The one who is the ocean of love, bliss, knowledge. Nirwair used to share in his experiences how after his life in the Navy, how he started this spiritual pilgrimage. He used to go with his friends to the different centers in Bombay, and then how he did the course. He used to consider Dadi Pushpashanta to be his godmother, got knowledge from her, and he used to feel, this is my family. They all belong to me. Seeing the divinity, the purity of the sisters, the pure lives of the brothers and sisters there, he was very much attracted to this. How he met Mama, and then how Mama gave him Tuli with so much love. He was still young, and he was young, and so he embraced her like a mother. How Mama embraced him, and he felt, I found the family that I had lost. In 1992, the hospital was inaugurated, was constructed by Dadi Prakashmani and Nirwair, so that all brothers and sisters can get good health. So now when they at the front of the hospital, in the beginning there were very few facilities, and then this was why they they took the initiative to build a hospital here. This is after Nirwair himself was in a hospital for some time and felt that there should be something nearby to the headquarters of Brahma Kumaris. He used to come and visit here every day when he was staying at Mount Abu Pandav. He would meet all the medical staff in the hospital. He would meet the patients, giving them loving blessings. He would come here like a deity. so that everything worked out well. He gave his full cooperation.
ग्लोबल हॉस्पिटल का सारा परिवार, साथ ईश्वरीय विश्वविद्यालय का
The whole family of Global Hospital
उन्हें अपने बड़े भाई के रूप में
considered him to be like their senior brother.
1992 के बाद
After 1992, then there were many other hospitals constructed, many branches of the hospitals.
से आने वाले जो दर्दी थे, जो पेशेंट्स थे, उनके
Patients who came from Oberoi, then there was another hospital built, the trauma hospital, and there's another small hospital. So a sole instrumental for so many hospitals, so that one didn't have to travel up to Mount Abu and could get treatment down below the mountain also.
राजस्थान के इस क्षेत्र के सभी भाई बहनों को और आने वाले माउंट आबू आने वाले टूरिस्ट को, ईश्वरीय परिवार के भाई बहनों को स्वास्थ्य का यहाँ लाभ मिले, सुख मिले। किसी को भी कुछ ज़रूरत हो तो वो हमेशा हाजिर रहते।
Anyone who needed anything, they were always present.
उस समय जब कार्य शुरू किया गया तो पूरा निशुल्क रजिस्ट्रेशन के साथ साथ कंसल्टेशन निशुल्क, और आसपास के सैकड़ों ही गांव जो है
Registration, construction, everything used to be free for many of the people, local people who couldn't afford it.
आदरणीय भ्राता निर्वैर जी,
This is Nirwair who had decided to do this, that they will receive it for free.
स्वास्थ्य लाभ का ये कार्य भी आगे बढ़ा। ग्लोबल हॉस्पिटल परिवार
Each of the senior souls responsible for the invention of one thing or another, looking after the hospital.
परिवार की
Hmm.
मुख्य बहनें, भाई सब यहाँ उपस्थित हैं।
The precious chariot being taken to the hospital. Dr. Pratap giving his shoulder to carry.
कंधा दे रहे हैं और धन्य हैं ये भाई बहनें।
Many thanks to such brothers and sisters who have worked hand in hand,
कार्य को संपन्न
giving their cooperation in every way.
आधुनिक सुविधाओं से सज्जित है ये ग्लोबल हॉस्पिटल, और अभी आबू रोड में भ्राता निर्वैर जी की प्रेरणा से 50 एकड़ में सुपर स्पेशलिटी हॉस्पिटल का निर्माण किया जा रहा है।
A hospital with super speciality being constructed, so he's already
हमारे बीच में से
laid the foundation for that, but now taking farewell from all of us. But now with everyone's help,
क्षेत्र को
this task will also be accomplished very soon.
जो मेडिकल सुविधाएं हैं वो प्राप्त होंगी। सारा ग्लोबल हॉस्पिटल परिवार यहाँ उपस्थित है।
The whole family of the Global Hospital present here to offer the final tribute to such a wonderful soul,
1992 से
the one who was the seed for this hospital.
लाखों ने
Mhm.
हॉस्पिटल में स्वास्थ्य लाभ
Thousands have hundreds of thousands of people have taken benefit from this hospital.
भ्राता निर्वैर
1992, so over 32 years ago.
प्रेरणा थी, ये दिल की उनकी
These were the inspirations of his heart, that each one should be very healthy. No one should have any
तुरंत पूरी कर
difficulty. Whatever was the need for anyone, he fulfilled that need.
बहुत ही कम खर्चे में इलाज होता है बड़े शहरों के
Treatment given to many with very low fees
जो
compared to the big hospitals in the big cities. But those who are poor,
संस्था में समर्पित हों, सबके लिए निःशुल्क
those who are surrendered to any organization, then they were given free services at the hospital.
और जो कोई उनसे जाकर कहता कि भ्राता जी
If someone would go and tell him that, brother, we can't afford this,
सहज भाव
then he would very easily give them a note, say that you just
वैसे ग्लोबल हॉस्पिटल में काफी
give them the treatment for free. Quite a big part of the hospital is for serving free for all the people who come there. This has been set up by Nirwair that anyone who cannot afford it should be able to receive free treatment here.
ये फेरा
So just going around the whole hospital,
के पीछे जहाँ
going to the back of the hospital and the residence place,
ताकि जिनकी छत्र छाया में, जिनके नेतृत्व में ये सुंदर स्वच्छ स्वास्थ्य प्रदान करने वाले अस्पताल का निर्माण हुआ है। आज अपने उस प्रेरक को यहाँ पाकर आज उन्हें अंतिम विदाई देने का अवसर आया है, ये समय आया है, तो हर कोई भावना से परिपूर्ण है।
each one filled with so much love and emotion for such a wonderful soul. Nirwair was always content, and everyone was always content with him,
भावनाएं सर्व के कल्याण की गई।
because his feelings were for benefiting each and every one. As much as possible, he would help everyone.
वृत्ति का इसी ऊंची भावनाओं का प्रतीक है ग्लोबल हॉस्पिटल एंड रिसर्च सेंटर। विश्व कल्याण की भावनाओं और श्रेष्ठ कर्मों से परिपूर्ण मानव
A person serving to benefit everyone, and
ईश्वर कल्याणकारी होकर
just as God himself is the benefactor and loved by everyone, so his children too, who have kept God in their hearts and carrying out all the work for humanity, they become loved by all also. Near Charlie Pai, Gayatri Ben, part of the pilgrimage. So the departure of Nirwair Pai will definitely be is a sign of change in the yagya also. A sign of change in the season. Today, everyone here present for the final farewell for such a wonderful soul. Feelings of benefit, feelings of upliftment. Truly, such souls are emperors because they rule over everyone's hearts. This is what Nirwair did, ruling everyone's heart with so much love. Always having such humility. Any person who came in front of him, such was his form, he would be a child with a child. He would be a grown-up with an elderly person. He would talk to them in that way. He fulfilled all his responsibilities in such a beautiful way. And in every form, he had divinity, beauty, love. What is in front of Baba Bhawan in Gyan Sarovar, the residence accommodation for the brothers and sisters working in the hospital. He made a plan for this Baba Bhawan for the brothers and sisters working in the hospital to give them such facilities that they're able to live happily. So this was, he continued to improve the quality of all the buildings being built for the accommodation. Wherever he went, he would find something new and then implement it in the hospital, the different buildings in the hospital.
भवन बनाए गए पीछे ताकि
Many
सभी
buildings
सुविधा
built
से
for
रहे
their
तो
people working in the hospital so that they could all experience happiness whilst they were serving in the hospital.
मेडिकल पैरामेडिकल स्टाफ सब के सब आज यहाँ अपने भ्राता निर्वैर जी को श्रद्धांजलि अर्पित कर रहे हैं.
So everyone offering their tribute to Brother Nirwair.
बहुत ही भव्य जो बिल्डिंग है,
A beautiful building of the global hospital.
इसको बनाने का प्लान था.
When the plans were made to make this, Dr. Ashok's daughter, who was an architect, she designed it. The design was presented to Bap Dada.
तीन थालियां रखकर जैसे नक्शा दिया कि ऐसा
Sitting at the dining table, she took 3 plates and then presented them in such a way, saying that it should be like this. And so she did this very beautifully, and how that scene became a reality.
बहुत ही जल्द 1 साल के अंदर
Within 1 year, the hospital was completed and immediately started its services, starting to serve everyone, and people from all over India came to give their services in the hospital.
एक कार्य पूर्ण होता,
One task would be accomplished and he would be thinking of another one. One task would be accomplished and he'd immediately have another project waiting. Every moment, every breath, every power, every treasure was used in a worthwhile way for the benefit of humanity. He just wanted to help each and everyone.
सारा ग्लोबल हॉस्पिटल का परिवार,
The whole global hospital family
सदा निर्वैर भाई को देखता रहा.
always observed Nirwair Pai as the senior of their home, of their family. They received so much love and sustenance from him.
ग्लोबल हॉस्पिटल से
So now,
बाहर की ओर वापस आ रहे हैं.
leaving the global hospital and moving on further to the pilgrimage.
विश्व कल्याणकारी होकर दिलों को जीतने की बादशाही है शायद.
This is the sovereignty of conquering the hearts.
यहाँ का जो अतीन्द्रिय सुख है, जो खुमार है, जो अपनापन है,
The super senses joy, the feeling of belonging really is
प्रत्यक्ष महसूस होता था. एक्यूरेट, सदा वो कहते हैं एक्यूरेसी का मतलब ही है समय के अनुसार, व्यक्ति के अनुसार, वातावरण के अनुसार यथार्थ बोल हो, यथार्थ कर्म हो. जैसा समय हो
as is the time, adopting the form for such a time.
कार्य को सिद्ध करते. श्रेष्ठ कर्मों के धनी भ्राता निर्वैर जी सदा सर्वशक्तिमान ईश्वर को, बाबा को अपनी बुद्धि में, हृदय में बसाकर कार्य को प्रवान चढ़ाते. संपूर्णता का प्रतीक, मानव की संपन्नता का प्रतीक, देवताओं की
Perfection, becoming full of all virtues, 16 celestial degrees complete, completely viceless, full of all maryadas, full of love for each and every one. Such was our dear brother Nirwair ji.
और जीवन या जन्मों का इंतजार होता है ऐसी किसी महान आत्मा.
For many, many births we wait to meet such a great soul. Sometimes many seasons pass, and
खिलने के लिए इस दिव्य पुष्प का नाम है आदरणीय राजयोगी भ्राता निर्वैर जी.
the name of this divine
ग्लोबल
being is Nirwair Pai, managing trustee of the hospital.
हॉस्पिटल का प्रमुख द्वार है.
This is the main
यहाँ लाया
reception of Global Hospital.
दोनों तरफ, एक तरफ रिसेप्शन है, एक तरफ अकाउंट्स का है, और मध्य में भ्राता निर्वैर जी के पार्थिव शरीर को लाकर रखा जा रहा है. यहाँ प्यार, उनकी शुभ भावनाएं, उनकी सद्भावना, उनका सहयोग पूर्ण रहा है इस अस्पताल को हर तरह से।
This hospital has always received the love
प्रजापिता ब्रह्मा
from
कुमारी
Nirwair
विश्वविद्यालय के आध्यात्मिक कार्य से उन्हें प्यार सदा रहा। ग्लोबल हॉस्पिटल पर भी उनका नेह निरंतर बरसता रहा।
The global hospital was constantly being showered with Nirwai's love. Just look at in front of you.
और उसी के ठीक नीचे उनका लाडला लाल, उनका साहिबजादा
Ultimately, 7:15.
I'll ask him to start, but I'm not there.
Huh?
I'll ask him to start, but I'm not there.
कहाँ हो?
सरवरी।
किसी को बोल के जाओ, पोलिना को बोल के जाओ।
ठीक है।
क्योंकि जगमोहन भाई said I don't know how to do all of that. नहीं तो शुरू कर दो पहले से ही. Then you just have to switch on.
ये बहुत बड़ी सच्चाई है।
This is a great reality that खुला
का प्रेम वास करता है।
पूरा खोल दो.
सारा जग उसे स्वतः ही प्रेम करने लग जाता है।
तो
वो सबका प्रिय हो जाता है।
he is then automatically loved by everyone because he has that love for each and everyone. So today
निर्वैर जी से ये कहने चाहेंगे कि
we would like to say to our dear brother Nirwair that we have just so much love for you. This Dr. Ashok Mehta, Dr. Pratap, Sister Sujata, all the main instruments of the hospital.
ग्लोबल हॉस्पिटल का दैनिक परिवार बहुत शांति से, बहुत प्रेम भाव से नतमस्तक होकर श्रद्धा के पुष्प भ्राता निर्वैर जी को अर्पित करते हुए
offering the floral tribute of love to dear brother Nirwair ji.
वे आत्मा
The divine soul,
विराजमान नहीं है, लेकिन
not present in this body, but still
को महसूस करते
we can feel his divinity.
उन्होंने आजीवन कार्य किया।
The chariot through which he carried out all his tasks in this life and gave so much love to everyone.
इस रथ में उन्हीं के स्वरूप को देखते हुए, उन्हीं को महसूस करते हुए उन पर अपना प्रेम लुटा रहा है ये ईश्वरीय परिवार। डॉक्टर अशोक मेहता जी, जिनके साथ मिलकर आदरणीय भ्राता निर्वैर जी ने पहले पहल ग्लोबल हॉस्पिटल निर्माण के कार्य के लिए विचार किया, धीरे धीरे सबको सहयोगी बनाकर इस कार्य को आगे बढ़ाया।
Made everyone cooperative to help look after this place and
सदा ही ग्लोबल
made it a successful project.
आदरणीय भ्राता निर्वैर जी का कृतज्ञ रहेगा कि उन्होंने इतना सुंदर अस्पताल का
To always be such a wonderful.
निर्माण कराया।
He had such a beautiful hospital built, and the divine family of the hospital from all different states of Bharat came to give their services here. Such a wonderful thought to have a place to serve all souls of the world and to offer free services to the local community. The one who was here in the physical form has now become Avyakta.
हम अव्यक्त में भी उनसे मुलाकात कर सकते
We
हैं।
can, of course, meet him in the Avyakt form.
योग हमारे लिए वरदान है।
Yoga for us is a blessing to meet such divine souls.
अपने सदा साथ होते हैं
They are always with us.
और सबका अपनों के साथ होने का रहता अरमान है। और जो सोचता है कि अपने चले जाते हैं,
Those who think that
दृष्टि से नादान है, क्योंकि सदा ही हृदय में उनका वास होता है।
the law of spirituality is that such souls are always residing in our hearts and we can meet them in the Avyakta form. So if you think you cannot meet such souls, then it's actually ignorance. But we know that such souls will always be in our hearts, and we'll continue to meet them in the Avyakta form. They were always with us, they are with us, and will always be with us because they always belong to us. This is a reality, not just a dream, that such souls will always be with us because it's the divine energy of the soul that is with us. Even today, through his divine form, he is sharing his love, his smile on all of us and giving thanks to all of us. With so much love, so much respect, you are giving me farewell. So he's watching from up above through his angelic form. Even a king or an emperor would not have been given a farewell tribute with so much love and respect. From yesterday, Nirwair Bhai's chariot has been being offered the tribute with garlands of hundreds of thousands of flowers, marigolds, roses, sandalwood, wherever has gone. Started from yesterday, today also Gyan Sarovar, and now the hospital, and Pandav Bhawan still continuing to move forward. So you can see how such a soul has given so much fragrance of his life to so many souls. His love, his spiritual power, he shared that with the divine family. When we went in home, we used to feel that we had become like little children also. Going to pass you on to Sister Bina, who will continue with the translation for a little while longer now. Thank you. They're at the hospital now. Yes.
Om Shanti. Each one knows that our dear brother will always be remembered, will always be in our awareness. Baba says, remember me, but Brother Nirwair Bhai Ji, you will always be remembered because you have left such a big impact on our hearts, and the extent of your service can never be forgotten. So all the medical and paramedical staff are here in the hospital offering their flowers of love and good wishes, pure feelings, and expressing the feelings of their hearts through these garlands and flowers. And I remember many times he shared with me personally when he was in Bombay how Baba had told one brother to care for a senior brother who was in hospital. So Nirwair Bhai had brought that brother Nirwair Bhai had brought Baba to meet this brother, and this brother lived on the 6th floor, but the brother had come down to meet Baba, and Baba said, be happy, nothing's going to happen to you. And in fact, that brother lived on for 20 years, and Baba said to Nirwair Bhai, you are serving the sick, the ill, and you will continue to serve the sick, the unwell. And so Baba was so far-sighted that this soul would continue in this way and would even lead to this hospital, global hospital. So Baba gives souls great visions through his expressions of what lies ahead for them in their future. The family of Global Hospital, doctors, the administrative staff, everybody had great love for Nirwair Pai. And because of his health, he didn't come upstairs to Pandav Bhawan so much, but the staff would go downstairs to meet him. So he would meet them, and the sisters and brothers would come back with so much love, so much intoxication, so much happiness, that happiness stayed and the intoxication didn't come down for many days. So because of that love, he was more than those who are your own. And also those who didn't believe in God began to believe in God after meeting him. Because when a human being has godly qualities, then those godly qualities bring souls close to God. Baba, the benevolent father, also makes his children benevolent. And Baba gives us the great mantra of making our lives worthwhile. Baba wins our hearts, and he teaches us how to win the hearts of those of the world. Yes, for when God has won your heart, you also win the heart of the world. So this is how Nirwair Pai was, so humble, and he won everybody's hearts through his godly love for everyone. And you're receiving the respect of hundreds of thousands who you have met. You have created people's lives through your godly love, through introducing God to so many. So Abdul Kalam ji, the former president, and Narendra Modi, and many dignitaries and important souls had continued to meet you in Mount Abu, whether they were of the business world or some communities. So many had come here and met you and were so delighted and overwhelmed in meeting you. So this field of Mount Abu has the blessing of giving health to souls. This great family has become the foundation for the good health of so many. The hospital family are present here.
प्रेम
offering their
आत्मीयता
love,
के साथ
their spirituality,
सदा बहुत ही शालीन होकर प्रेम भाव से
and with great feelings of love.
सबसे मिले एक एक पल जो उनके साथ
Nirwair would meet everybody, and for each one who met him, every minute of that loving meeting was like a jewel, a diamond. Each moment shared, this first meeting
मिलने वाले और एहसास था एक सुखद खुशी का
led to the experience of great happiness.
जितना वो स्वयं सुकून और चैन में रहते थे
Just as he, Nirwair himself, stayed in such happiness and comfort and rest within himself, so he gave this experience to innumerable souls. We see Dr. Pratap here now sharing the feelings of his heart for this extraordinarily special soul. He remained cooperative and was always in company of Nirwair. So Nirwair gave such sustenance to Dr. Pratap also, and Nirwair's whole team. He had made such a good team that all the senior brothers of Brahma Kumaris World Spiritual University and the senior members of this hospital, each one is an invaluable jewel. Everyone who's come together to do this service of the godly university now bestows their great love and respect. Nirwair stayed in supersensuous joy and shared those vibrations of love and joy with all that he met, all whom he met. It's always said, you ask him, how can you have so much love for everyone? You are constantly filled with love. And he would say that the original religion of the soul is love. And so when a person is in soul consciousness, then the original qualities of the soul become revealed. He was always complete with love, peace, purity. He was overflowing with these qualities. So the complete hospital family are present here today. So there is this feeling that the time has come to say farewell to this great soul, and his body has been brought here for everyone to pay their respects. And had he been healthy and well, he would have been kept here, and they wouldn't. This hospital family's love is so great, they would not have let him go. But tied with the coming of a soul is also the leaving.
किस तरह परमपिता परमात्मा का स्वरूप सत्य चित अनंत स्वरूप है.
You see, just as is the Father, the truth, the living and blissful, in the same way, Nirwair Bhaiji was also always the truth, the living and the blissful. And because of that deep love that he had for everyone, everybody also reciprocated with that same love. And so meeting him made souls experience spiritual experiences that would take them into the spiritual world. Global Hospital started on the 24th of October 1991 was when it was opened for the service of the community, and after that the rear part of the hospital was opened, where the administrative wing, theatre, operating theatre, wards were made, and then following that the accommodation was built, and Brother Nirwair very well did this service for everyone's health, well-being, comfort. The Global Hospital family, with their love, they are bestowing this over our senior brother Nirwair Bhaiji. Here the health and well-being of all the patients is being done, so people can receive good health, but also the aim of patients counseling, meeting their families, so that those who have come with pain or some suffering experience love and happiness. So the aim of the Global Hospital is not just of curing whatever is the illness, but complete health. Global Hospital family itself experienced great love for the family itself, but for Nirwair Bhai. And now the chariot of Nirwair Bhai is being taken to Pandav Bhawan, the headquarters. And he would say that I will always be with you in giving blessings and sharing love with all of you. His every great thought, his every great action will always be remembered by this godly family. You can see the feelings of all these souls who have taken great benefit from this extraordinarily special soul, Nirwair. And now this divine great chariot is going to take flight from here to Pandav Bhawan. You see beautiful pictures of Nirwair decorated with flowers. His divinity, his love, his spirituality are all visible through these pictures. These pictures show his spiritual love, his power. These pictures of when he would meet Bap Dada, especially if there was some special task, he would speak to Baba about it. There would be conversation with Baba for any special task, and Baba would give blessings. Nirwair has enabled every task to move forward. So here the hospital family are bidding farewell to this dear brother. After a short while, when Nirwair Bhai's health was not very good, we received news that because of fluid in the lungs, he was taken to Apollo Hospital in Ahmedabad. Previously also he had been taken to Ahmedabad to the hospital, but he always returned, and this time, according to drama, it was fixed that he would not be returning. And drama, according to the play, the game of this drama, the soul became avyakt to meet with other angels with whom he will play a part in the future. In his Bhavan, whoever would come to meet him, the Global Hospital family, he always gave his cooperation to the medical staff, the paramedical staff, for whatever was needed. And in the service of Nirwair Bhai, in his Bhavan, were Mohan Bhai and Sham Bhai Mataji, who used to cook for him. Everybody, all of them, served him with great love, and they had been doing that for many, many years. And just as he was the embodiment of love and happiness, he continued to serve all souls with these feelings. Now all of them are very silent, remembering the sustenance that he had given with great love. See this divine chariot going towards Shiv Baba under the flags of Shiv Baba. The soul is flying to Baba. This area of Mateshwari Bhavan is approaching. So you see this lovely picture of Nirwair Bhai and beautiful pictures, the eyes, the power, the feeling of belonging, the Dadis with Bap Dada. So just as there are beautiful flowers blossoming, so in the form of Bap Dada and Nirwair Bhai, whilst expressing love, thinking, giving drishti, and meeting of the eyes, this feeling of belonging that he shared with everyone, this drishti which is that of a world benefactor. See the smile. Wow, what beautiful pictures. More beautiful than spring. These eyes sharing happiness. This feeling of the godly family and the sense of belonging, making others feel they belong. Always offering Baba bouquets at every meeting. The hospital doctors and medical wing. You saw Banarasi Bhai Ji. Now we're very close to Pandav Bhavan, close to the main entrance, and here we are. As we enter Pandav Bhavan, where Brother Nirwair Bhai Ji's body is being taken into the courtyard. This is the headquarters of Pandav Bhavan, Madhuban, the spiritual headquarters of Brahma Kumaris. You see the vehicle entering into the courtyard. This is that courtyard where Brother Nirwair Ji first came in 1959 and met Prajapita Brahma Baba, and with Brahma Baba's vision, it was that Nirwair Bhai took decision of his life. Brahma Baba's spirituality, the light on his forehead, and seeing this, Nirwair Bhai felt he had got whatever he had been looking for in his life, and that he would live with the organization. And here, Brahma Baba's picture that you see with Baba's arms spread out, welcoming the children, come my children. And Mama's picture also is visible here. So the picture you see ahead of us, where Mama's picture is, that is the office, Nirwair Bhai's office, from which he had done service for years and years. And on this side, Raj Yogini Dadi Prakashmani's picture, and then in front is meditation hall. And so this body of Nirwair Bhai Ji is just outside of Baba's room. This courtyard of Madhuban that is unforgettable, from which Baba's light spreads around the world. Prajapita Brahma Kumaris Godly University headquarters, Nirwair Bhaiji has done his service, and as the respected senior brother, he has given sustenance to everybody. Now you are seeing Mohan Bhai and Sham Bhai. Sham Bhai was holding the lamp. Both these brothers have stayed closely with Nirwair Bhai and served him. Brother Nirwair Bhai Ji,
Prajapita Brahma Kumari Ishwari Vishwavidyalaya का प्रिय नाम,
his name is so loved by everyone in this spiritual university. His name has held firm, and all the Dadis, he had been cooperative with all the Dadis, and like the Himalayas, so stable, so strong. He gave his cooperation and service, and today he has reached great heights, higher than the mountains, touching the sky. Higher than the sky even, with your good wishes and true power within those good wishes. I don't know how many lives you touched, how many lives were transformed through you. Those who were thirsty for even one drop, you gave them the whole ocean of love from Shiv Baba. When Nirwair Bhai first entered in these courtyard of Madhuban, it wasn't as it is now. And the first time he came, he said he lived here for 10 days, and Baba gave him unlimited love because Baba knew this child's future. And Baba knew the tasks, the great tasks that would be done through this soul. Baba used to play with Baba. Baba would give him toli. Baba played badminton with him. And so the godly family are gathered here into the history hall, where the history hall that Baba himself had built. And all four walls hold pictures of Brahma Baba, and Brother Nirwair Bhai Ji created his life, which can be called a life of benevolence for all, as a master world benefactor soul. You see the pictures and the stories of Brahma Baba's life through these pictures. And there is the picture of the Trimurti as well as the tree. These are the main pictures of this university that Brahma Baba himself had made. And the senior brothers and sisters of this university had in fact colored these pictures. And these seniors are shown sitting in the roots of the tree. So, Pandav Bhawan headquarters, all the souls here had unlimited love for Nirwair Bhaiji. Nirwair Bhaiji had given his unlimited service here, and because of his health, Dadi Prakashmani had actually gone downstairs to Shantivan to stay because of her health, and shortly after asked Nirwair Bhai to come and also stay downstairs in Shantivan. So our beloved sister Shashiben is offering tilak and flowers. There is no one like the godly family. All are tied in the thread of love. The love of the yogi souls is very great because it is love of a true heart. And the thread is the thread that is alokik, spiritual thread of love that ties all the beads, all the souls. After the garlands, this white covering all the senior brothers of Pandav Bhavan, all our brothers and sisters are present here. Everybody gave their offering of love through these seniors, the garland, and then the glass case put on. You see Brother Charlie, Sister Gayatri also. Both happened to be crossing India and changed their travel plans as they heard about Nirwair Bhai's health. The godly family have definitely fulfilled their responsibility of love, and this angel Nirwair Bhaiji had spread his rays of love in all four directions, love and peace that all the souls of the world have needed. This great soul. Definitely this Pandav Bhavan courtyard is so valuable, where Nirwair Bhai met Mama and Baba, where he received the sustenance of this family, always cooperative in God's task. And wherever souls have come from, this, just as souls feel happy meeting Baba, the Dadis, and so similarly just as much happiness they have experienced meeting Nirwair Bhaiji, as if meeting an angel. Everybody felt that way when they met him, because he had immense love and respect for all souls. Whoever met him felt empowered. With his elevated actions, he showed people how to perform elevated action. And those who met him felt what they had received was merged in their hearts. Such is the praise of this Master and Lord. world benefactor, just as is the Father's praise, whilst being in the body, being bodiless. He always practiced becoming bodiless, being bodiless, and in an avyakta form, he is now seeing everybody's expression of love. Everyone's thanks to Nirwair Bhai is being expressed here. In this godly family, he has touched everybody through his spirituality, through his love, in one way or another. In this courtyard where there is the experience of Mama and Baba, the remembrance of the Dadis, and so Nirwair Bhai's remembrance is also felt here. Pandav Bhavan has been given a very beautiful form. Construction was another aspect that Nirwair Bhai Ji paid special attention to, and Brother Brijmohan Bhai Ji is being remembered. Together with him, Jagdish Bhai Ji, Ramesh Bhai Ji too are remembered. These four pillars of the godly family, who were unshakably immovable, constant for the construction, development, expansion of this godly family. Nirwair Bhai in particular, in the construction and development, and anything that needed renovating, he would always be in the center of what was happening and guide and instruct and do. Now see here many different things, plans and details that they were sharing with Baba. Whenever something new was about to be created, Baba would show maps, big drawings rather, to Baba. Our senior brother Nirwair Bhai, and together with him there would be other seniors also. In these pictures you can see the love of the Dadis. Trimurti, Shiv Jayanti, the three senior brothers, Ramesh Bhai, Brijmohan Bhai, Nirwair Bhai, taking Baba's advice, taking Baba's drishti, and sharing one's experienced thoughts with our brothers and family. When the new kitchen was being built downstairs, these are pictures of that. The new kitchen that was being built, the building work of that with Baba. You see, we're seeing Dadi Nirmal Shanta just now on the days of Holi, coloring everyone with these colors. Those who have always showered the world with love and
Kumaris
the
से राधे।
senior
ये देखिए,
dadis.
फरिश्ता स्वरूप और दैवी स्वरूप का जैसे मिलन
You see, this is a meeting of angels.
दादी प्रकाश मणि जी के
Dadi Prakash Mani ji,
स्तंभ पर
the memorial to her,
मेडिकल
Prakash Sthambh,
चित्र है।
Tower of Light, and this picture of the conference probably,
देखिए, जैसा समय वैसा स्वरूप
and
है।
according to the time, that is the form.
महान
Great soul.
सर्वगुणों के धनी भ्राता निर्वैर जी देखिए दादियों के साथ मोहिनी दीदी
With the dadis,
दादी
Ishu
के साथ
Dadi,
अपने साथी मित्र भाई करुणा जी के साथ
with Karuna Bhai.
ये
Here is
दादा
Mrityunjay
जी
Bhai
को प्रेम से टोली खिलाते हुए
giving Toli with love,
मणि जी
with Dadi Prakash Mani ji.
और युवावस्था में
And in
प्रजापिता
his
ब्रह्मा
youth,
बाबा और ये कितना
with
प्यारा चित्र है।
Prajapita Brahma
माँ के
and
लिए
with Mama.
अपनी
What a
माँ के
lovely
कृपासन
picture
टोली
that
के
is,
साथ
with our
अलौकिक माँ
mother,
बाबा कितने
Mama,
प्यार से आशाओं से भर के
with such
ये
love,
देते ये देखिए
hope.
उनके नेवी का ये
You
चित्र था।
see this
और ये
picture,
उनसे कह रहे हैं
and
सदा
here he's
साथ
saying to
विदाई
us,
तो है लेकिन
I am
सदा
always
साथ
with you. Though this is a time of farewell, I am still always with you. This divine love.
भंडारे का चित्र
The pictures of the
प्रेम
time of the opening of the kitchen,
समर्पण
sorry, just that he was a treasure store of love and surrender. See the divinity, spirituality, the expression of love, the feeling of belonging, this love and detachment, and the sweetness and respect with which he spoke to each one, taking so much love and power from Baba, sharing, and that sense of equality with his fellow service companions, giving everyone the chance to keep each one ahead. Nirwair Bhai, the spokesperson, sharing plans with Baba, taking Baba's advice, offering love through bouquets of flowers with Baba, cutting cake, Baba's birthday cake, the birthday of the children, receiving Toli, Nirwair Bhai, Dadi Janki giving Toli to Nirwair Bhai, his elevated actions and his elevated journey. You can see that Baba, very few unique souls would have such a divine story as his life story. At this time, the body of our senior brother is being kept in Madhuban so that everyone can share their petals and flowers and garlands of expression of love, and we will continue to share news of what is happening in Madhuban. Even the courtyard of Madhuban is giving farewell to Nirwair Bhai Ji. And together with this, experiencing the love of the Madhuban family and seeing the love and respect that is being bestowed to him, though the body has been renounced. He is offering, he is being offered so much love. Baba, with Baba's love, fearlessness, he won Baba's heart with his love. Constantly, Shiv Baba his sparkle was known and seen, experienced by everyone, and everyone had so much love for him. Nirwair Bhai in the forefront in all of the activities of the Brahma Kumaris, and as was said yesterday, he was the face of this organization, the one who was in front, known by all the dignitaries, he welcomed all the dignitaries to Madhuban. He was very much up front in all that was going on. Together with this body, 86 years of age approximately, Nirwair Bhai finished his story of his life, and in these years he lived a life of completion. He kept mankind in front of him. There is a place, name I've forgotten, I didn't catch, and from childhood he was very spiritual from life. The beginning of his young years, his parents had passed away, and with his older brothers was brought up by his older brothers who loved him a lot. He had a lot of love for spiritual books. In his life, in his early life, he read books of Swami Ram Tirath and Vivekanand. he understood their life stories, and he used to share their stories very often. And he would share how they would go on a horse to go to school, and that horse would be tied outside the school, and they would keep an eye on the horse and then come home by horse, and had a lot of love for that horse. His brother and Nirwair Bhai too, and another brother, 3 brothers, would go on that horse to school. In Punjab, where he was born, the little town where he came from, there's a very beautiful picture where he has a turban on, wearing a turban, because he's of Punjab origin. He was an electronic engineer, where he studied for 4 years training in Jamnagar, Gujarat and Pune, where he took training, and coming and going to these trainings in the Navy that he completed. So this field of electronic engineering is something he understood, and that training was actually then useful to him. Whilst in this spiritual university, he had an understanding about the things of engineering, how it all works. And he used those things, added to his experience when used in the university. In 1959, when he connected with this godly university, after 6 months, in July 1959, he came to Madhuban for the first time. And with great enthusiasm, he came to Madhuban. He was living in Bombay, he was in the Navy, and he felt he wanted to experience all that Baba was and take everything from Baba. And he would say that just as when he met Baba, taking Baba's drishti, he became stable in spiritual awareness. And really, he would say in his experience that really he understood what supersensuous joy is. And at that time, Baba's atmosphere was so sweet. There was a magnetic attraction of Baba's drishti, and Nirwair Bhai felt like he just wanted to stay sitting with Baba, seeing Baba, taking drishti from Baba. And wow, my Baba, that at this confluence age, what you have come to make us. You have taken the body of this Brahma Baba who had such attraction. So the extent of God's love, so he surrendered his complete life to mankind. So he remained in the service of the whole world, and the whole world became his family. people's family, the family of an ordinary person, maybe of 8, 10, maybe 20, maybe even 50. But Brother Nirwair Bhaiji, his family is of hundreds of thousands. I remember one time a great writer from the south had come, and some senior person who was he wanted to interview Nirwair Bhai. It was someone from an education wing. They had come to a conference in Gyan Sarovar in the 90s. Meeting Nirwair Bhaiji, he said, people are not able to do the interviewer said, people are not able to do for their limited family, but you are doing so much for such an unlimited family. He was asked, you are doing so much for so many, and his reply was that these people are all my family, they are my own, and I'm doing this for my own. And the interviewer's eyes filled up with tears of love. So this person said they'd never met anyone like this before. The sister said she must have been about 50 years of age or more, that in her whole life, in her whole experience, she'd never met anyone so complete with happiness and contentment and pleasure. So whoever met him, they would feel like they met somebody who was so full. So at the headquarters of Madhuban, where the body is being kept for everyone to pay their respects. And from there, they are trying to make the network work, but we will try to bring that back, the images back. The technical team are trying to do this. So this little hitch with the network that happens from time to time, but all of us at this time connected with Madhuban and Nirwair Bhai, and we are giving him his final farewell. Until then, I would share with you his stories that he would always share with me. I had the great fortune at the writing of that book. I had the fortune to write that book, and staying with him for 32 years, I received the pleasure of writing that book, and 40 years of love and experiences. And one time Jawaharlal Nehru was going to come. At that time Nirwair Bhai's age was 20 years, and Prajapita Brahma Baba, the real Gita book, was packed really well with dried fruit box, lovely box. he gave these two things, and there was Nirwair Bhai and a senior in age Gujarat brother. Baba sent the two of them and to go to Somnath temple where Nehruji was going to come and to give from Baba this gift. And so Baba, he said that, look, there is no one higher than Shiv Baba, and that you are not going there. So Baba said to go with that bhavna, that you are not going there to take something, but you are going there to give something. You are the children of the highest on high, and you are going to give something to Nehruji. So Baba filled me with that power and intoxication. Go, do and learn. And always remember that you are the children of Shiv Baba. Wherever you go for service, always remember this, that you are going to give something. So in your form, in your stage, Shiv Baba's love and qualities will overflow from you. Beloved brothers and sisters, now in Pandav Bhavan, in Mount Abu, there's still a problem with network. The network is closed. Therefore, we're not able to share with you the images of what is happening there. Everyone is sharing their flowers of love, and we all know of how elevated his life story is. And today he is taking leave from us, and he is in the Avyakta region. And this spirituality is visible. He surrendered completely. Very few would have such an elevated divine story such as his. शिव से कल्याणकारी, शिव से सुखकारी, विश्व कल्याण के लिए ईश्वर की छवि जैसे अपने में उतारी. It's as if he's brought God's qualities into himself, as is the divine story that very few would have out of so many hundreds of thousands. He was loved by all, including birds and animals and nature, the elements. राजयोगियों की शान सदा ऊंचा अरमान सदा ऊंचा सोमान सच्चे बादशाहों की पहचान सदा. The greatness of Rajyogis, always sharing the qualities of Shiv Baba, always bestowing virtues on others through his virtues. And as you were watching, as we are giving leave to that soul, he was such a great soul who we know as the respected senior brother Nirwair Bhaiji. In Pandav Bhawan's headquarters, the body of Nirwair Bhaiji has been placed, and after there, the body will be taken, the chariot of Nirwair Bhaiji will be taken to Mount Abu Museum in the village, in the town. Museum was most important, that Brahma Baba himself had given responsibility to Nirwair Bhaiji to start that museum. And after the museum, Gyan Sarovar, there's a problem with the network and perhaps it may not work out, but we will meet again, meet tomorrow for giving the final respects to Nirwair Bhaiji. Until then, Om Shanti. So we will meet again tomorrow, globally, to say our final farewell to our sweet, dear, senior brother, this most respected brother who gave so much love and respect to absolutely everybody he met, that he left